Data usually tells you what this specific market usually wants or looks for. It's a great pleasure to be here and sharing this stage with everyone. And it's a super exciting recognition to be recognized by the Forbes team. So thank you. Just to get into things quickly, what we do at Interlock is basically trying to bridge the gap between policy and data and how data can influence policy in the terms that we can see policy acting as a surgical intervention towards economic development and how that can impact the private sector performance on one hand. The other side is also impacting the development sector and how the development sector can add value specifically in emerging markets. And finally, last but not least, and how it can impact the ecosystem and push it towards development forward. So the first thing is that how we see the data and how we try to utilize the bridging the gap between the primary and secondary data, how we can bridge the gap between economic indicators and actual market data. This is key towards unlocking the true potential of ecosystems, entrepreneurship specifically. For example, in a country like Egypt, where there's more than 60% of a 100 million population are within the youth brackets, seeing that and developing actual capacity building programs that impact everyone, specifically in suburban areas, rural areas, and other governorates that do not usually have access to economic tools, is very, very important. How data can utilize that. Data usually tells you what this specific market usually wants or looks for. So that's the first. The second is the dissection of ecosystems towards subsectors. So for example, instead of voicing a policy or creating a policy that aims to cater for startups in general or the ecosystem in general, we're looking forward to having more policies targeted at specific sectors: agri-tech, education tech, deep technology, e-commerce, etc. You name it. If we have rigorous and robust policy frameworks targeted at economic development and targeted at actually developing those very, very specific sectors, this is the first step moving forward. The second step is actually building robust pipelines of talent that go through the entrepreneurial development process. So for example, that would also include building robust training and development programs and educational programs catered for youth, specific youth and demographic groups. The second step is ensuring everyone has an equal opportunity of access towards those development programs and the capacity building programs as well. We're staying here until Sunday. We'd be loving to have a cup of coffee if anyone is interested about discussing more of the intersection between policy and data. Thank you very much and enjoy your stay. Thank you.